Hello, what's up everybody? Welcome back. Today we're going to be checking out a trip story submitted by a user named Sibillion. It's an experience on 5-MeO DMT. We've never done one of these, so I'm excited. And it was submitted in January of 2007. I've never done 5-MeO DMT. I only did a very mild dosage of DMT. So I'm always super interested in hearing about these experiences. I hope you guys enjoy, smoke something, drink something, and let's get into it. Holy crap. Thump, 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 thump. I wondered if I would come back alive. It had been sitting in my fridge for quite a while. I had just finished writing up a recent pharmawaska experience, and having been left in a rather psychedelic mood from the exercise, I decided to bust out the 5-MeO DMT and give it a whirl. It was my first time. The set and setting were suitable for the occasion. I am a happy guy and I love our cozy, soulful apartment. I decided to start with 5 milligrams. But as I'm writing this one day later, I'm wishing I started smaller. With my trusty psychonaut girlfriend by my side, I smoked it with a small glass crack pipe, carefully heating the crystals until they began to vaporize. It came on fast and furious, feeling very similar to DMT in the beginning, but not as visual. The taste was similar, and the vapor went down smooth, as if it weren't there at all. And so it begins. Very quickly, I am overtaken by a chemical stranglehold. My instinctual breathing mechanism ceases working, and I find myself deliberately trying to keep breathing. The room around me breaks up into subtle, pixelated digital patterns. Things look edgy and dark, evil. My heart begins to race, and it sounds nothing like a heartbeat. A thoroughly irregular thump, 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 thump. The sound fills my ears. What is left of my focus is on two things: remembering to breathe and deliberately doing so in long, controlled breaths, and trying to meditate my heart rate down to a more manageable, regular beat. Fear rises up in me like fire, but I understand intellectually that managing my fear is paramount. So I breathe. And breathe again. I need to succumb, but my flight response is screaming. I am being sucked down, but I don't want to go. I can think fairly clearly despite my toasted brain. I am fragmented into two parts, my rational intellectual self and this scared rabbit slipping down the hole. I have never had to rely as heavily on my awareness and meditative skills than at this moment. My body feels like lead. I close my eyes and see geometric patterns swirl across my mental landscape for a moment, but as I do so, I feel myself getting sucked down again, so I snap them back open. I have to keep my eyes open to stay connected. I have to stay connected because if I don't, I'll stop breathing. I manage to squeak out, scared, to my beautiful girlfriend, who sits beside me, repeatedly encouraging me to let go to the experience and reminding me that whatever is happening to me, it will pass. I'm glad she is there, but she sounds too far away. As the peak begins to fade, perhaps after about 5 minutes, I feel tremendously relieved. I'm going to live. I lay there struggling to explain to my girlfriend what has happened, while the effects of the 5-MeO DMT subside. 1/2 hour later, I feel almost normal again. 1 hour later, and I'm getting ready to go out to a party. Would I do it again? Yes, but I'd lower my dose. I almost wish I could raise the dose to get deeper into the effects, but I was truly frightened for my heart. I've never heard or felt my heart beat like that before. It was primarily this that resulted in the terror, but terror in itself is not such a bad thing. It can be very grounding somehow. When it goes away, a true sense of peace takes its place. I am disappointed it wasn't a more successful journey. I was really looking forward to 5-MeO DMT because I had a sense it would be an ally. DMT and salvia have been good to me, and I thought it would too. Maybe it will be in time, but for now I've got to regroup and think about this for a while. Be very careful. As strangely interesting as it wasn't fun. Not even a little bit. Holy shit. So that was a short one, guys. I know. I just kind of want to get back in the rhythm of making these, so I apologize. But that was definitely an interesting take on 5-MeO that I haven't heard. It kind of sounds like kind of a similar way how I used to feel about mushrooms. Like if I ate like 1.5 grams or so, I feel like that was kind of where you get to a place where you're like 1 foot in the trip and 1 foot out of the trip. And that can be where a lot of terror lives, because you're aware of the trip and you're aware of yourself, and that in and of itself can be terrifying. When you do a higher dosage, you get thrown into the experience. This was a good one. Interesting. Have you guys ever done 5-MeO? Hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe for more trip stories, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.